Listen and fill in the gap.
Whoa, I'm not always the best at responding to text messages.
Oh, you leave people on red?
Stay till the end of today's class to find out the answer. Hello, my favorite student, and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel English with Speaker. My name is Tanya. Today we are going to watch and learn English with the cast of Red 1 and learn some new set expressions and idioms. Let's go! If you love learning grammar or feel that grammar is your weak point, or you simply want to have all rules in one place, here's my book, Boost Your Grammar. There you will find the information about all the tenses in the English language, bonus chapters, comparative tables and exercises. This book will help you when you feel lost and cannot explain mistakes you make. Follow the link in the description box and get it. And now let's jump back to the lesson.
We are back with Morgan, who hit the red carpet at the Red 1 premiere earlier this week in New York, where you caught up with the star-studded cast.
Yes.
Wow. So, we are back with Morgan, who hit the red carpet at the Red 1 premiere earlier this week in New York, where you, Morgan, caught up with the star-studded cast. The first expression is to hit the red carpet. To hit the red carpet. To hit the red carpet means to attend a high-profile event, such as a movie premiere, awards show, or other significant gala, where celebrities, influencers, or other important people walk the red carpet. Next one is catch up with. To catch up with. To catch up with is a phrasal verb. It means to communicate with someone by talking in person or on the phone, by exchanging messages, and learn or discuss what has been happening in their life. Next one and the last one from this episode is star-studded cast. Star-studded cast. Star-studded is an adjective and it is an informal adjective. If a group of people, a film, or a show is star-studded, there are a lot of famous people in it. Let's move on.
And they're trying to save Santa who's been kidnapped. There's a lot of comedy, but in the movie it's all about what makes somebody on the nice list, what makes somebody on the naughty list. So that's the question that I asked everybody on the red carpet. Take a look.
All right, so the first one is to kidnap. To kidnap. To kidnap means to take a person away illegally by force, usually in order to demand money in exchange for releasing them. Now, look at these two questions. What makes somebody on the naughty list? What makes somebody on the nice list? We use what makes plus a subject plus an object. We use what makes plus a subject plus an object when we basically ask what is the reason or what are the reasons that cause this person to be this or that. For example, what makes you happy? What makes you a good leader? What makes you qualified for this job? When you ask a question like this, you are interested in the reasons. And the last one in this episode is on the list. On the list. Why not in the list? On the list means that you're included, that something or someone is included there. For example, your name is on the list. Your name is on the list. It means that your name is included. He is on the guest list. He is on the guest list. It means that he is included as a guest. It doesn't mean that you or he as a person is inside this list, like physically. But in the list means physically there, physically in this list. For example, look for your name in the list. It means to search within the list to find your name. Moving on.
We all have bad habits, so I want to know, has anyone called you out for something or something you've called yourself out that you think would deserve for you to be on the naughty list?
Okay, we're interested in this part. So I want to know, has anyone called you out for something or something you've called yourself out that you think would deserve for you to be on the naughty list. We're interested in the phrasal verb call someone out. To call someone out is a phrasal verb and it is informal. It means to criticize someone or ask someone to explain their actions. So when you ask, has anyone called you out for something? You basically mean, has anyone asked you to explain the reasons for this or that action that you did? Then be on the naughty list. Be on the naughty list. The naughty list is the list of children or people who behave badly. Naughty. But you can also be on the nice list. Be on the nice list. This is the list of children or people who behave well. Moving on.
Whoa, I'm not always the best at responding to text messages.
You leave people on red?
I'm not always the best at responding to text messages. That's the first one that we're interested in. So be the best at. This is a set expression that means have the necessary skill, knowledge, or experience to do something well. Pay attention to the preposition be the best at, and then we either need a noun, or if you want to use a verb, you have to add ing. So you basically make it a gerund that functions as a noun. I am the best at English. I'm the best at speaking English. He's not the best at responding to messages. Respond to means to say or do something as a reaction to something that has been said or done. Again, pay attention to the preposition. We use to after respond. Respond to something. The next phrase is said by the interviewer. You leave people on red. Leave people on red. So leave someone on red is a set expression. It means that you read someone's messages, but you don't reply. Do you leave people on red? Let me know in the comments. Okay, moving on.
Not intentionally, it's not by design. Like, you know, I know some people that specifically are like, no, I'll respond later. Like, that's not me. I'm like, oh, great, okay, oh yeah, I'll get them. And then, you know, a couple of days go by and you say, oh, sorry. But I'm consistent with it. You know, it's not like there's one person that I always get back. It's across the board.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So that was a long one. That's why I'm going to read out the sentences. The first one is not intentionally. It's not by design. It's not by design. So by design means intentionally in a planned way. But he says it's not by design, which means it's not intentionally. He doesn't plan it. Next one, I'll get them, and then, you know, a couple days go by. A couple days go by. We're interested in go by. Go by is a phrasal verb, and it means to move past in time or space. But I'm consistent with, you know. It's not like there's one person that I always get back. So, I'm consistent with. To be consistent with. To be consistent with means to always behave in a similar way. To always behave in a similar way, and this is a positive expression. Pay attention to the preposition. Oh my God, I'm a broken record, but pay attention to the preposition. To be consistent with. And then Chris Evans says, it's across the board. It's across the board. Across the board is an idiom, and it means having an effect on people at every level, in every area. So here, it means that Chris Evans forgets to respond to his friends, to his family, to his colleagues, to everybody. He doesn't choose just one person to ignore. Next.
I'm not organized and I keep stuff too long. I should get rid of, I'm working on it.
She says, I should get rid of it. I should get rid of it. To get rid of something is a phrasal verb. And it means to remove something that you no longer want or you no longer need, to throw it away. But we can also use it when talking about people. And it means to find a way to make someone leave, to make someone go away, because you don't want them to be with you anymore. For example, we finally got rid of my baby brother. And then my parents came home.
I pick my thumbs. Look at this. This is horrible. You can't even. I do in here. Oh, it's bad.
Okay. Pick my thumbs. Pick my thumbs. Pick one's thumbs or pick one's fingers means to do this. To do this. Like when you remove separate small pieces that like disturb you. So I'm going to attach a photo. So if you are very sensitive, just skip this part. Next.
I was born on the naughty list, so for me it's more like the few times I get back on the nice list.
So he says, I was born on the naughty list. So for me, it's more like a few times I get back on the nice list. Get back on. Get back. Get back is a phrasal verb that means to return to a place after you have been somewhere else. And the last thing that we are going to take from this episode is...
Excuse me, what do you think would land you on the naughty list?
I don't.
What do you think would land you on the naughty list? What do you think would land you on a naughty list? We are interested in the verb land. Land means to get or achieve something, to result, to cause you to have something or get something. For example, Peter was losing hope when he landed this job. So you see, he landed this job, or he got the job. Now let's get back to our task from the beginning of this lesson. Listen and fill in the gap.
Whoa, I'm not always the best at responding to text messages.
Oh, you leave people on red?
So, you leave people on red. That's right. You leave people on red. Do you remember what it means? Oh, I bet you do. But just in case, you can go back and check yourself. Now, in the comments, let me know what would land you on the naughty list. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and if you did, like this video, share it with your friends or family, and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. But that's it from me. Thank you for being here with me today. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!